All right. Let's see. Everything should be in order, hopefully. Doesn't say I'm streaming. Bit of an issue. Oh well. I am streaming, so I guess if people want to stop in, they can. From the time being, though, I am going to start the game. Use the arrow keys or walk and look around using the mouse. Alright.
Hi, Mom.
Oh! Not what I meant to do. Alright. Graphics mode. Where is it? Oh, I should probably change my stream information, huh? Edit stream info. Playing gone. Gone home. Gone home. There. Updated. There we go. Where is there any? No. There we go. Alright, subtitles. New game. Yes. Start.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Alright. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Alright. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland. Oh my god, that is loud. Okay, alright. Oh, actually, no, that's what I was gonna have to do. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know we'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. Sam. Oh, it's starting to come back to me what exactly happened in this game. I do need to turn down my look sensitivity a bit, which was under control. So there we go. There we go. I like how I can open a lot of things. Huh. Oh. I think I'll just leave a lot of lights on. Read invoice. Wellspring movers. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Alright, I'm actually going to be right back because I have to go to the bathroom. So, I will continue this when I get back. Alright, I am back. Let us continue playing the game. So that was my little sister. Sam, Katie, Mom, Dad.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest.
What the
so it
hell?
gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, and Sam, 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County, or 97141 USA. Boone County, Oregon. It is kind of weird to have number 1.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, pushing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Welcome, new students. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. I will be right back real quick. Someone is at my door. it was a cat. Alright. Welcome, students. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods, one lined notebook per period, or one large notebook with 6 divided sections, at least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils, one box of colored pencils, a standard combination lock for your assigned locker, and nutritious lunch of $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. A positive attitude. I like how that's the only one crossed off. Not crossed off, rather. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Valance, Principal. I'll open this room first. Yeah, put phone out, display on off. They say that jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to degree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD/CD player, God, no, the Pioneer seems to share this particular. Oh. So someone didn't get to finish what they were writing. Where am I in? I am in Dad's office. You can do better. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Back to basics, sent back in time to Dallas, 1963 again. JFK produced farm, kidnapped, injured. Okay, so I guess Dad was working on something? About JFK? Oh, no, I want to read that. Image showed applicant Terrence Greenbrier, 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County, Oregon, 97141. Wiring house is technically up to safety and improvements required. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. Salesman's disagreement. There are no current safety concerns. The issue will not be addressed. Oh, okay, so that's to explain the flickering lights and everything. Oh. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth. Alright. Magic bullet theory. It's probably 1963. Oh, it's not. Oh. What about this? No. It's probably one of these then, right? Well, I guess that's that. Oh, there's sides to this. I hate that sound. Okay.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions.
Sam thought this might help, making friends even.
Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Aria County. Residents are strongly urged.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Hell yeah. Just find a pen. Couldn't hook up the new DVR. Ah, it's all eaten. Of course it is. Dr. Jitters. Huh. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around and he's looking for another freelance. Naturally I thought of you. You were saying in your past letter, or last letter, how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work on literature and writing. Stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. David Werning, reviews editor, Hi-Fi Aficionado magazine, 88 Downing Street, Suite 4. Do it, Mike. Oh, that was February 3rd, 1978. That's 1995 right now. Pretty sure that's what it said anyway. What was it said? 1994? The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenberg, Grade 2. Story of the Turtle, People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship, she yelled. I thought we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar. Captain Allegra yelled back. Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain. We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar. The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Better than half the shit I could write. Truly putting us all to shame. Me and Sailor got nothing on Sam. Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wait if you get this and right back. I told me yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask if you mind. No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Oh, that's just brutal. That is really just brutal. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Default friends added to backpack. Viska vodka. Distilled Hanram Irish whiskey. Orange flavored soda.
Somehow I always knew
Oh my god, this is like a whole record collection. That's actually sick. Ah, fuck, that hurt. Alt history. Brain assignment. Reproductive system worksheet, Samantha Greenbrier. Okay. Reproductive cycle, menstrual cycle, novella, the early morning such as trainers that travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wylam in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered group. There! Her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, whistling sound. I saw her thought only a second faster than the bombs, reaching out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. A flash and smoke envelops them almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddled in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. See me. I like this. Oh, so she was supposed to write them in. She was supposed to rearrange the order and put it back, but she wrote an actual like story behind it. That's cool. At least she's not being restricted. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too soon, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I am totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready, L.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. What? Katie, please whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad the attic. Okay, so I'm guessing my mom and dad are out looking for her or something, and I'm left here alone trying to figure out what exactly happened and where they went. Stranger under my roof. Oh, they're having troubles with Sam. Dear Terrence, have asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting over the last few months. Frankly, I've become more troubled than they're worth. From an editing standpoint, there's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs. for the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use, but David's known you for a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Looking through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that. Again, then everybody will be happy. Brent Kirkwood, Reviews Editor, Home Theater Aficionado Magazine. 0451. That must be the code to this to his filing cabinet. Oh, 451. Dear Mr. Mason, please find and close your original documents in a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Sincerely, Sir Jeffrey Wise, Good Luck Attorneys at Law. I, Oscar Mason, profess full confidence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried, and have no children. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors I do hereby with every item which I possessed, including the as well as every to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then and in such event the bequest to him shall fall in the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Oh, okay, so that's just the translation because handwriting is shit. Is there anything else in there, or is it just the will? It's just the will. And then that one. I didn't bother checking those other ones. What is this? Russell opens his eyes, saw them, the stars twinkling as if they were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though the place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eye, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass. The space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick-flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase "Matter Transference Operator." Then he passed out. John Russell crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before, but now a man. They needed him no more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear: what to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine and how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship. Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he who had saved the president's life twice before could helm the new crew to their the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Okay, so he was obviously had a few drinks in him when he wrote that. Okay, so that's everything. I can't go to the basement yet because I don't have the key there. I already read all this. Let's check these cabinets. Nothing in them. Already checked in that drawer. For regional track and field finals, Caitlin Greenbrier, first place. Hincho and Mexico. April 21st, Jane Blum. Caitlin Greenbrier. Man, I'm a track and field star. Okay, so that's locked as well. Guess I go upstairs then. Nowhere else to go. controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of a Forestry Service run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speed of progress. According to the Forestry Service, in addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. So my mother is a conservationist. Smoke will likely linger in the area throughout the following weekend. I just did a 360. We plan on a couples bowling, cooking class, take apron, okay, ballroom dancing, couples cooking class, bathroom, ballroom dancing, yeah, okay. Cook the big, temporary personal transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State of Forestry Service, aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest, effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Signed, Bruce Pendleton, 8/4/94. For Sam. Batmobiles. Thank you. What? Oh, potty mouth. It's Bratmobile. Potty mouth.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Chun-Li moves. Left hold right, punch, lightning kick, 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 helicopter kick, down hold up plus kick, air stomp, down plus MK while jumping.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the water or such a good old day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore. I don't want you to tell me what's so cool. I don't wanna go back to junior high school. I don't want anyone to tell me how thin I am. I don't wanna touch your fucking candy cream. Okay, this is the pulling your front part, and it's a new way to do it. I just wanna be one of the boys. I just wanna be your little best toy. Let's hang out and be cool, alright. Let's go watch the girl fight tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, wait, can I get this? I'm gonna get scared of red creative writing track would be perfect for you. Hell yeah. Our girl Sam is a fucking creative writer. Well, probably not. She probably ran, but that's fucking. I love that. Love that. Okay. Bratmobile Cool Schmool. Okay, I need to take a quick detour. I need to find out if this is on Spotify. I'll put it there, but S is for special, A is for adorable, M is for merry, A is for affectionate, N is for nice, T is for thoughtful, H is for honest, A is for admiral. Samantha. Huh. The King's Last in Chapter 2, Frank, that's... So in the flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin descended a single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid it down the line onto the stone floor. She set chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, the moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language I could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon rocky gaps, spilling forth unworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls floated in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led deep into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers that will draw his attention, and then you." But the first man interrupted, "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with stick energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued, "Wait, no, no." The singing stopped. The king turned, began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out to do anything to stop the first mate from running head first into danger. She tried tugging the line. There was no use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passage. Way. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes growing wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand would taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end, the unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it on the ground and ran. Fuck, that is so good. That is amazing. I need to know if that's an actual story. Okay, so this leads back into the hallway. "Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch on it probably. What time? Also, isn't the movie going to be fairly fine? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15. Okay, don't barf. Ha ha ha. Alright, see you then." And then burger barf. Heart. Oh. This one's unspoken. Wild color, red right hand. Semi-permanent hair color, not tested on animals, original formula.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Oh, I forgot why I love this game so much. This game is so good. Again, no electronics. Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid. Oh, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the Fugitive, all the President's Men. Damn, what an awesome bathroom. After the honeymoon, recovering your spouse, personality, spirituality, sexuality. May seem. Oh. Guess mom and dad were having marriage issues. That's all that's in there, right? Nothing in here? Yeah. Alright. Kitty, mom and dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but came home on such short notice that they weren't allowed around to do it. Use my room if you want, I won't be needing it anymore. Samantha Greenberg, Ghost Hunter. It was 31st, 1994, tall shadow in the upper stair hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? No, I was not wrong. My glasses. I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. Number 9, 1994, 4:11. Poured milk from a carton into in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure. I let spirits and sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. October 9th, 1994, 11:24. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the tea room. Suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow for it. Okay, so that's what that was down there. October 22nd, 1994, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Lonnie, I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. October 29th, 4 a.m. Mr. Lonnie stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reporting many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Also back to Pleasant Attic, probably due to leaky roof. Simply sample taken just in case. Right after we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Kitty, 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 kitty. So these are all my boxes. Misk. Well, most of them anyway. It's evaluated Churchill Patermack, Supervisor Janice Greenbrier. Exemplary, oh. Ranger Patermack has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Signed, Janice Greenbrier. Senior conservationalist. Halloween show. Misfits. They're awesome.
Sometimes you just have to lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Alright, that's enough of that. I'll just show you skills for a healthy life. Lonnie, holy crap, was in the library. I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I got to see this. We're skipping 6th. So in the closet? Captain Allegra and First Mate, your costume, my costume, L. Oh my god, they were gonna dress up together. That's so fucking adorable. Oh, I love this game. Sam's darkroom, do not enter if red lights are on. Alright. This is creepy. Hidden components found. Library, upstairs, and foyer. Supernatural discovered 0. The search continues. Okay, so there's another one. Part story do not read. The Green Glacier Part 2 Samantha Greenbrier 9th grade. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such luscious juxtaposed with the frigid ice formation. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The First Mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze to the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her First Mate into the vat below. She shouted no and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. First Mate screamed as he fell towards the water and then splashed down. All was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the First Mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet, but as the figure stood in the water port, Allegra saw that the First Mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and the hands and body of a woman. Still in the First Mate's clothes. Still the First Mate, she, spoke in a soft, clear voice. The Amazonian Queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the Queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Turn right, stop at the property of Sam. Private. Half of Sam's locker combo added to backpack. Okay, so apparently there's another code upstairs, right? Yeah, there should be another panel in the hallway over here. Hello? Hello, who are you? Oscar, what do you want? To come back. Alright. What is our... 051? Gentlemen. Oh. Lonnie 94.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Well, my mom decided to knock on the door and it scared the shit out of me. Because I thought that was the game. So, my sister... Oh, she stole stuff. Okay, so now I can go down into the basement. Which is always, you know, creepy. Basement and attic, two creepiest places on the planet. I already read that. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. Enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D, a fancy man. Quite. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal, with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciate the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again. The same Time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier-esque. There's a cat underneath my floor.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
That's so cute. Aw. Caitlin, K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, N is for nice. Caitlin Greenbrier. There's a cat meowing at me from underneath my desk. L and S. Oh. Caitlin Greenbrier was a good writing track. We believe you have much to contribute to read community based on your portfolio and academic record. I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choice, and your dormitory assignments. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission and best wishes from us all at Reed College. Sincerely, Julie Morris, Director of Admissions.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
So you've sent another copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal is shown was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store, science fictional deus machina. The great authors speak of their life's milieu in clear and honest tones. The lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's loving encouragement, Richard Greenbrier, Ph.D. Huh. Mom's citizenship shelf? Where is she from? Huh. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on Stupid Class Trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come, L.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Honda DeSoto, Hector and Maria DeSoto, whatever, it doesn't matter. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking about us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico. I think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I kept thinking about algebra and the first mate lost on a about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the planes are out to get them. And then I think of them together. Where the hell did that cat go? Oh well. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together. I haven't been a good job, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we started driving. We start driving back north. We'll be raising this letter home. If I get home first, you can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Lonnie. X-ray specs. It's like a drug. The first time it was in my room in the middle of the night, I woke up and Lonnie was kissing me. The clock said 3:13. Her face was specked on its dim red light. Then I could only feel... I'm guessing that was sex. Terry, age 12, Thanksgiving 1963. I put that pipe there on purpose and it scared the shit out of me. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing a letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of hers, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. In fact, that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has ever come forward and there has been no convincing as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop as it is. It will only bring more and more attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this incident in the first place. Sincerely, Principal Sheldon Grossman. That's kind of fucked.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Our promotion. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, stay for your head commercial to your resemblance management, Flint Chalk strategy in the surface. Regional Operations would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be the Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which should be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible for your reply. Hey, Lonnie Sorrell was such a bitch last night. She's highly overrun since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home, she takes it out on you, like because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyle. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool living in Florida. With him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Okay, so this is the other half of the downstairs. All right. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, so it's. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love you. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Lonnie. That must be the skull that was in the front hall. It's another one of those. Disciplinary referrals, Samantha distributing inappropriate materials in school grounds. Please call students' parents. Sam's interviews yours out this afternoon. Your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You're grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand that you are gone through what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. Is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this doesn't have to happen again, Dad.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming.
I forgot what this was
They wouldn't
about.
even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Sam. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. We've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics as in pieces of important dead people. She should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull, probably. Love, Katie. God, no butts in heaven. The Greenbriers, One Arbor. Fuck, that is so messed up. You know, I'll leave that open just to show that it's been there. The Gits. The Accidental Warrior. Don't give up on this honey by Terrence L. Greenbrier. Okay, wait. Anything else in here? No. Alright. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for. Oh, is it? Oh, hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets to. My girlfriend said she doesn't want to, so her taste in music careers its ugly again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you must be interested in more than anything. Music, right, Rich. Mr. and Miss Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Maris Paternak. Sunday, the 4th of June, 1995, at 4:30 in the afternoon, Sunset Lutheran Church, Seaside, Oregon. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure, but they went to the bad part of the woods and it got dark. Danny said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No." "Are you?" They what? Laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on a ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye, aye, captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Samantha and Danny.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
I don't want to read that one. That one's too close together in the text. Sam, your mother, and I will be away for a long weekend, celebrating our anniversary, June 37. We will be camping in the gorge, but we'll give you a call on the way home. So the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza when we're gone. Be good, Dad. That's Lonnie's.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
This is kind of weird. Can imagine. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along. I believe that's supposed to say sending along other copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought up a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue in the very least. I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terrence L. Greenbrier. Accidental Pariah. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell's heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future of danger and excitement. The days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president endangered? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Huh. Where will we do it? Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Foyer, secret door under the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
I'm happy as it took a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through her photos to find one for Lonnie to take with her. Looking at them, I realized they were all in the past and there wouldn't be any more, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I cried and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. Then when she cried, that's when she cried too. I was so excited I must have fallen asleep like that in her arms. In the morning I woke up and I was finally alone. Oh fuck, I didn't expect the kid to pull at heartstrings. Oh, I knew this was a good game, but I didn't know that this was where the game was going. Oh my god. In a little bonus house with lots of love. Oh, fuck that. Oscar.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Sam's darkroom. Do not enter if red lights are on. Oh, Sam. Oh. Hello, paternalism. Oh, paternalism, rather, sorry. Oh my god. This game. Oh. Sam, always remember what we had. Stay strong. I love you, Lonnie. Kick ass.
Oh my god. Katie,
Yeah.
I fell asleep in the attic
Oh.
and lying in my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us.
Yeah, this
and
is
that
my
she
first
couldn't go
time
through with it.
playing the game.
Army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I
Oh
said
my
yes.
God.
Yes.
Oh, I watched the playthrough of this game like years back, but oh my God, I forgot how good this was. Oh my God. And this is the end, I'm pretty sure.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Oh. Oh my God, that was such a great game. Oh my God. I remember why I had put this back in my mind and that this was a game that I wanted to hold on to. Because oh my God. I didn't think I was gonna cry during the game. But I did. I have massive respect for this game. They did an incredible job putting this thing together when it came out. Sadly, Paternalism, this is where I'm ending the stream. Because I have completed the game and I'm probably going to go to bed. But thank you for being here at least at the end. Yeah. It is just poor timing. Adios, Paternalism. Thank you for coming out again.